But in becoming an entrepreneur, learning sales skills comes before learning marketing skills. Because if you get good at marketing, which is first, but you don't get good at sales, all you're gonna do is attract a bunch of people to you and then not convert them. So we're gonna talk about sales first. So as we talk about sales, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the definition of sales. Sales is, and by the way, you're not gonna find this in any dictionary unless it's the Myron Golden Dictionary of Business. Okay, that's the only place you're gonna find it. But this is the definition that I've given sales based on my observation of making millions of dollars in sales one-on-one, millions of dollars in sales from online, and millions of dollars in sales from the platform, like selling on stage. I've made millions from all those arenas, and I'm telling you that my definition of sales is the best definition of sales I've ever found. So I'm gonna say it a couple of times so you can write it down. Here it is. By the way, that means if there is no value, there can be no selling. You might be able to con people if you don't have any value. You might be able to convince people if you have no value, but you didn't sell them. Selling is uncovering the value of what you have to offer so well that people are happy to exchange the money they have in their pocket for the value that you've revealed. Now, here's what's really cool. Most people don't like to sell. How many of y'all would agree with that? Most people don't like to sell, right? Most people don't like to sell. There's only one alternative to selling, and that is buying, which means that most people only like to buy. I'm gonna let that marinate for a minute. There's a small group of us that love to sell. Now, I love to sell. And if you don't love to sell, like, I would recommend that you do to selling what I'm doing with the gym. Learn to love it. Like, I'm learning to love working out. I came home last night from my daughter's house, and I went out there and I tore myself up. Yes, I did. Why? Because I'm learning to love working out. Yeah. You know why? Because I like how I feel when I work out. I like how I feel about myself after I work out. I don't know necessarily like how I feel, right? And so, like, selling is uncovering the value of what you have to offer so well that people are happy to exchange the money they have in their pocket for the value that you've revealed. Now, if you find yourself feeling like you have to beg people or convince people or congeal people or coax people to buy, it's because you did not do a good job selling. Because selling is not convincing. Convincing is the opposite of selling. Selling is persuasion. Persuasion is not a synonym for convincing. Persuading is an antonym for convincing. What do I mean?